So good morning. I don't know how well you can hear me. We're at Yacht Marie, which is a little secluded cove in my hometown of El Campello in Spain. And I've come here to do an early morning shoot. Conditions are looking reasonably okay. Some clouds, a bit too much on the horizon, so I'm not sure if we'll get an actual sunrise, but there's some nice colour. Some nice wave action down here on the rocks, which is looking reasonable. So what I think I'll do is I'll get set up. Yeah, okay, the sky was definitely a bit too bright, blowing out the highlights, so I've fitted a 2-stop ND hard grad, as you can see on the camera now, and that hopefully is going to make a better image. So I'm going to take a test shot. Still pretty much long exposure at the minute because it's pretty dark here still. Okay, things are livening up a little bit. We've got some quite nice wave action going on. And we've got some pretty nice colour in the sky as well. I don't know how well it's going to come out on the video, probably not well at all. It's really just a case now waiting for a bit more light so I can get a faster shutter speed to actually capture the movement in those waves rather than blurring it. So this is kind of what happens, so you have to wait for the light. That's what I spend a lot of time doing. So we're only about 2 or 3 minutes away from when the sun's supposed to be rising. There is actually a bit of a bank of cloud out on the horizon, but I think I can see a glimmer pretty much where the sun's supposed to be. At the minute, tripod height is set just about perfect, so the biggest waves are just about failing to put water spots on the front of the filter, which can ruin the shot, and it's a real pain having to try and clean filters in the field. I do carry cleaning fluid and quad just in case, but at the minute it's just a case of waiting and seeing what happens. Hopefully that sun will break through, that will boost some light here. I can carry on waiting. I've taken a few shots, basically trying to capture the breaking waves. And really the trick I've found here, once there's enough light to get a shutter speed of half a second, third of a second, quarter of a second, is actually to take plenty of shots, take quite a few. It's very difficult to predict exactly what the waves are going to do. So I take a number of shots and then I'll just actually go through them in Lightroom and see which one's got the best wave action. Anyway, I think I can see the first glimmering of the sun on the sea on the horizon. So at this point I'm going to recheck my composition and see if I need to adjust it at all, and then we'll take some more pictures. Yeah, the sun's just breaking through, but it is kind of blocked in on some cloud. I'll try and show you on video, but if not, maybe we'll see it on one of the pictures later. I don't think we're going to get a spectacular sunrise, but we might get some nice colours. It's alright, just had a wave just come up and washed all over my feet. Yeah, as I thought, the sun's really only just breaking through in like a little kind of thin line. Where it's breaking through some cloud. So we've got nice colours in the sky, so we might still have a nice image, and there's still a bit of light coming through on the foreground. There's some nice tones on the waves and on the rocks, so fingers crossed we might have something worthwhile. Yeah, sun's gone back behind the clouds again almost completely. It might pop out some nice rays. There's some quite nice colour in the sky. Waves are breaking quite well. I've just gone up to F14, from F11 to F14. Slide the shutter speed down a bit. It's now on a fifth of a second. I don't want it to be too fast, otherwise it doesn't look so nice for the waves. The sky at the minute is actually quite pretty. Subtle colours, which is nice. Again, I don't know how well it'll come out on video, but I'll give you a little view. I do love early morning shoots. One of my favourite times of the day. And because it's the end of summer here, it's still pretty warm. I don't know if you saw in the earlier shots, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt this time in the morning. But the beauty of this time of day is it's not too warm, it's not uncomfortably warm. Whereas even at the end of September, in the middle of the day, or even later in the morning, it can be pretty hot, particularly if you're doing much walking. I've just done a little reconsidering of the shutter speed. Decided actually a slightly faster shutter speed might work for the way the waves are breaking, with a bit more texture, a bit more drama, I guess, in the waves. So I've gone back to F11, and I'm getting about a 13th of a second. Might be starting to get a bit too fast, but we'll take a couple of shots and see what happens. There's actually some really nice sun rays out on the horizon, crepuscular rays. I don't know how well they're going to come out in the photos, because I'm shooting pretty wide angles, so they're not going to be that prominent, but they might look nice. Sun's gone behind some clouds. I'll give it a little bit longer. It's lighting up the upper clouds quite nicely. It's coming up behind the darker bank of clouds. That wet feet again. The scene's got a lot more contrast in it now. Because the beauty of the sun being behind the clouds is I haven't got any problems with lens flare. So yeah, it's a very pretty scene, very pretty. The big one's coming in. Now I've got to check the front of the filter and make sure it hasn't got wet. No, all good. Okay, despite what I said, I've just had to rush and change the filter. Gone from a 2-stop ND hard grab to a 3-stop. The sky's getting really bright, and the foreground was just getting too dark. Exposure's looking a lot more balanced now. You can see the histogram. Certainly lovely to be out and about this time of the morning. Beautiful out here. Slightly wet feet from a couple of waves that broke over me. Not too bad though, I've had worse. I don't think we've got much longer to go. Sun's behind some clouds. It's creating a few quite nice rays. I've had to go back up to F16 to get the shutter speed a bit slower, about an 1/8 of a second. but it's not going to be long before the sun breaks through that cloud higher up, and then the scene's just going to get too bright, and it'll be too much contrast. It'll lose any charm. Won't be nice at all. And then it'll be time to pack up and go home and get some coffee and some breakfast. Getting hungry now. Okay, waves went a bit crazy there for a few seconds. It seems to happen here just after sunrise. Happened to me the other day on another tube. Yeah, got a bit wet around the legs, actually the tripod, but worth it for these sorts of things. I think we are. That was a big wave. I think we are almost at the end of the shoot. The sun's getting a bit too high and a bit too bright now. Yeah, I think it's almost time to pack up. Taking the last few shots while these waves are breaking before that sun really comes over the top, but it's going to happen. One of the few occasions when I actually take lots of shots is when I'm trying to capture waves, because it's so unpredictable, and you just have to take lots to try to get the best spot. Oh, big wave. Power of nature, gotta love it. Yep, that's it. Sun's fully through. You can probably see I'm squinting now. I'm going to put sunglasses on in a minute. Sun's fully through. Starting to see some flare on the lens. So it's that's it for the morning. Time to pack up and head to home. Yeah, job done. Beautiful though. Absolutely beautiful.